hi there. I'm sorry, I didn't see you guys there. I am Powerranger20155442 here. As you may as well guess, I am also a freelance scrapper on my scrapping channel, Dan the Scrapper. The link will be in the video description as soon as I get done. So, we're here to talk about some new ideas coming to this channel, this YouTube channel from now on, for you guys, for everyone who's still currently subscribed to this channel. And if you guys are not subscribed, hit that subscribe button right now, please and thank you, because that would mean a whole lot to me if you guys do that right now. And let me know in the comments of all my videos, what video do you like the most. But right now, I wanted to show you off this that I had worked on for a couple of days now, and just recently remodified today. I was working on this computer fan for years now, and in fact, I figured I'll hook up a 12. I think this was a 12 to 12 volt DC adapter for a phone. No, AC adapter for a phone, which I modified to make room for this computer fan. This computer fan, don't tell me what kind of volts it takes. I know it will take 12 volts because that's how much it takes when you have it turned on for a computer. So, okay, the new modifications I made to this plus the AC adapter are as followed: a switch to turn it on and off, of course, see right here, and the newest addition, I put this on a couple days ago, the switch, and today I just put on this light. I don't think you can really tell because of the sunlight shining through the window, so give me one close up of it in a second. Give me 1 sec. See, that's going to be my indicator light that is turned on or off when it's off. See, turns off when the switch turns off. And there it is again. Turned on. Off. So the computer fan is also for it's going to be for my soldering iron when I'm starting to solder stuff. See, I have a new soldering iron, which gotta get a new one again, probably next month. This was $3.99 at Harbor Freight. The solder, $3.50 a spool for a small thing of solder. I have 2 of these. I already used not even half of this roll yet. Sorry, I have the hiccups, so that's why I'm hiccuping while holding the camera. But anyways, I have some new ideas coming to this channel every time from the next couple of months. I'm still currently working on this channel, but I'm working on also the scrapping channel as well. So those are the computer fan slash switch slash LED indicator light is for from when I'm working on scrap or whenever I use that as a cooling down fan for myself. Right now it's currently desoldering this board, but it's kind of hard to do when you have so many things on your mind. Don't mind the chickens in your ears. They need to stop right now. The black, green, and yellow wires came from the computer printer fan. No, the printer from last week's video on the scrapping channel. Got a couple of DC motors that printers I'm really happy about. Like 2 or 3 of them, which I like. This one and another one is the other one is somewhere around here in my mess of scrap. Oh, excuse me, I hate these hiccups. But I can hook up these DC motors to make whatever I want to make out of them. So I have a lot of stuff to currently work on, and a lot more work to come. But stay tuned. There will be so many more improvements here soon, very soon. And I'm going to be working on a top secret project very, very soon for the scrapping channel. So I can get that to be working very well. I'm just looking over my old circuits that I have. I found all my old brass for the scrapping channel. Still have water in it somehow, some way. I gotta dump that out. But that's in here now. That's got a couple things to currently work on. I took some copper out earlier today, which I was happy about when I took it out. I'll show you in a second. Here's some number 2 copper. It's number 2 because of all the the tarnish, and the color is number 2. Like, oop, dropped my spotter. This will be also number 2. And my big heavy copper ball will be also number 2. That's really an improvement right there. The copper came from an old pencil sharpener. This is also the steel that was inside your pencil sharpeners. Standard pencil sharpeners, electric, of course. And I had to go get this cord from my bedroom. And yeah, I was surprised how much. This still has a good chunk of weight to it. I don't have a scale now, so I don't know how much that weighs separately. But I have all my steel. I'm going to put it behind the shed again. So that will be separated again. Can't wait to go to the scrapyard. Hopefully pretty soon to get more scrap money to make more videos for everybody on scrapping. On my scrapping channel, and also on here, making regular daily videos for you all. Okay, that's aluminum. Oh, and this pocket knife, also from Harbor Freight, $4.99 I think, or $5.99. Can't remember, but it was still not a bad price for what I paid for it. A nice old file without no tip. Still pretty good. I use that for the file down some things. And a couple of pieces of steel in a tin can from like soup or vegetables or whatever you have. You can collect your tin and small pieces of steel inside your soup cans to make them a little bit more heavier. This might look like brass, but it's actually steel. Take a magnet to it, and you will find out if it's steel or not, and if it's brass or not. These came from a washer hose or dryer hose, washer hose. When you hook up to your main water supply, there into your washer too. I scrapped out the washer drum and rest of the washer components, like I still have the insulated copper wire from that, a couple wires from a whole bucket full of insulated number 2 copper. Insulated is roughly $1, almost 30-something cents a pound, which is not that bad. And number 2 copper is not that bad in price. $1.71 or 78 a pound. Just not bad. That's some good money. Brass is getting up there slowly, but who knows? If this coronavirus goes away, we will have the market back up and running again for the scrappers all over the world, like me. And also, there will be plenty of new content coming from Dan the Scrapper as well once I get back to visit my family. Hopefully, when this coronavirus goes away, I can go see my family and visit a couple of scrappers up in Western New York. There will be a couple hints throughout the Facebook. I was about to say school. What the heck? I'm not in school anymore. I've been out of school for almost 10 years. I'll be out of school for 9 years this June. Can't believe it. This June I'll be out of school for 9 years. Next year will be 10 because it will be my class reunion at that time next year. So I'm just cleaning up this number 2 copper, taking off all the tape and stuff. And I did clip it. It is number 2 copper. Thank goodness for that, because if it was number 1, not number 1, if it was aluminum wire, I wouldn't be keeping it in my copper. But it is copper wire. I tested it a few times already today, and I can't really scrape off all the gunk, but it is number 2 copper, and you can take it to your local scrapyard just the way it is, or you can clean it up like I am. I'm trying to clean it up just a little bit for them, so they don't have to duck me in too much. And I like to clean up copper because it's like a little stress reliever to me. I think anyway, it's a stress reliever for cleaning up copper wire and other stuff like aluminum. I like to clean as well, to keep it all clean and don't get deductible of prices, because I don't want to get gypped out of money from scrap yards. And also, there will be a new video coming in very soon to that channel, Dan the Scrapper YouTube channel. Once, like I said, when this coronavirus goes away, I'm thinking about going up there to visit my friends and family and meet some new people up there as well. Because it would be, it's really interesting how I found some of these scrappers on Facebook already, and I'm talking to them about meeting up with them and want to say, well, this is what I do and this is what they do. They will tell me throughout making a video, and I will be doing that very soon. I miss Western New York, but I don't miss the traffic during the nighttime. That's the only thing I don't miss. That's the only thing I don't like about Western New York when I was living there. When you guys know, when there's a lot of traffic out there, it's bad, or that it's gotten 10 times worse since I left Buffalo. There, that's nice and clean. Almost got one little piece of tape. There's some nice clean number 2 copper. Some people say this is bare bright, but it's not bare bright. It's actually number 2. Because if you think about it, it's been inserted and clean, cut. I had to use, where are they at now? Oh, they're right here. I had to use these to cut it earlier today, just to get it out of where did that piece go to? Oh, right here. I had to cut it out of this piece. That was a challenge itself to get it out. And I got another piece of the copper. Give me 1 second, ladies and gentlemen. And these pieces of copper, they are copper, if you think about it. If you don't believe it, you take your file, like I'm about to do, and show you. And there it is. That is some bare bright copper, but I'm putting it in my number 2 copper because A, it's much easier just to store in number 2. Let's see if it will cut as easily as I think it should. So my body's like already so sore from last week. There. Yep, number 2 is so easy to bend. This kind of copper is so easy to bend and stuff, to shape it into what you want to use it for. Oh, I forgot. I kind of took my box cutter and put it into try to cut it all out earlier. And here's my massive copper ball right here. As you guys saw in the previous couple of videos ago, I showed what it looked like. But now look at it, it is massive, or gotten definitely bigger since I've been adding copper to it for the last, I don't know how many months now, but I've been adding to it to make it more bigger and try to make more money that way. This was like, say over 5 pounds of number 2 copper slash insulated and regular copper. If you guys follow me on Facebook, you guys would know how much this one means to me, and I'm trying to make enough money just to go see my family again. And what else? Where's the other ones at? I'm just gonna put my number 2 copper ball right here. Hopefully it won't fall or anything. Please don't fall. Copper ball. I put the other ones, right here in front of me, underneath my file. But these are number 2 slash Blair Bright, if you can clean them up very well. But I consider them as number 2 copper, because they're so easy to apply to your copper ball or whatever you have for your copper safe. It's like, I've been watching all these videos on YouTube the last couple of days and every night before I go to bed, because I don't sleep really much. I try to keep myself awake half the night so I can stay awake and think about the next adventure of finding scrap somewhere once this coronavirus goes away. But I am staying home. I only try to go out if I need to. That's what I try to do, is try to go out if I need to. Like the other day, I had to go to the Dollar General to get a new tote for, say, my box that was out behind the shed was getting all wet and stuff because we had nothing but snow and rain the last couple of days. And I needed that stuff. I need that tote to store some things away, so if nothing would get wet or anything anymore. So that's what I did. I went to the Dollar General to get a new tote for it for $12.72, which is not bad for a tote, really. You're normally spending, say, for a $30 a 30-gallon tote will cost, say, normally 30 to 40 bucks at a normal store, like, say, Home Depot slash Lowe's slash Harbor Freight and such and such. And I hope these people are say the people from all these hardware stores are watching, because I like to have someone use their tools, because I do use, say, Arobi power tools, say when I'm working on something for around here without doing scrap. I'm always using that kind of a tool set for myself. Oh, I put the hammer back earlier today. Gosh darn it. Gosh darn it. Just use your bottom of your chisel. File to bang it in. I'm using a big copper ball because this is all I have 2 copper balls, but this one's my biggest one so far. Out of all the copper I've taken into the local scrapyard, this is the biggest one I've ever made myself. I had a few copper balls already before, and this is about, say, 22 pounds worth, which is not bad. Between both equals 22 pounds, 11 pounds each. Man, that's a lot of copper, 11 pounds each, but I made about roughly $27 one time, just on copper alone, really. So I'm trying to make that profit again, plus more profit with the copper when I get more copper again. Because when I get my copper from, say, leftover, when I'm working around here, that's extra copper that we can't use for anything else, that's when it goes into that copper ball, or the one by the camera, making another copper ball. But yeah, there's a lot of talking about. Holy crap, 20 minutes, man. I didn't realize how long I was on here for, but there's a lot of stuff coming. very soon, you guys. Yeah, these things are so easy to cut and bend over to make new, put in your copper ball. But yeah, I have a lot of stuff, and please follow me on Instagram at Dan Sala or Powerranger20155442, because I do post updates on there, but I haven't posted anything lately. The last thing I posted was about an idea that I had posted for to get some make some master morphers for people who want them, and I wanted to see if anybody would want one from, say, made by me, and I'll sell it to them to make a profit, also for scrapping wise. Most of your legacy morphers plates are normally die cast aluminum or regular steel or cast steel or cast whatever. But the master morpher are gold plated plates, which are painted the way made out of, I don't know what they're made out of, but that'll be another video explaining what I want to do. There's a lot of stuff going on in the world. Like I said, the coronavirus, I don't like this. I wish it never came back to the United States. I wish it would have stayed where it was originally came from. And it didn't come to, say, the United States. Because that's how we all can get sick, and people have died from this dreadful disease for the coronavirus. Just really stay home. Take care of your loved ones, like your sons or daughters or whatever. Just try to stay home as much as possible. If you live here in the state of Michigan, you might have to stay home until, say, next month sometime, because Governor Whitmer, our state governor, is doing that state ban. So everyone stays home until then, and hopefully they will, and that will stop the spread of the coronavirus. Hopefully it will anyway, because I don't like staying home half the time when, say, if I have to do all this kind of scrap work, it restricts me in a way, because I have nowhere to go. I can't find my scrap or anything. I have to stay home and do this and do that. Well, that one was easy to peel off. That was easy to... Okay. That was even easy to clean up. Twist this all back up the way I have it right now. Keep twisting it. And keep twisting. And I have a lot of aluminum down at a fire pit right now, which I have not even tried to remotely melt yet. There. Some number 2 copper wire. Way twisted, all cleaned. This will add to another copper wall eventually. But also there's a lot of people saying that, oh, you should be doing this for your scrap and stuff. I was like, I know I should be doing this kind of stuff for my scrap because it's a lot of money that way. And here's an example of some Bear Bright. This is not technically be bright no more because of how much it's aged since I had it in here. So we're gonna add it to this copper ball and then add the new stuff that I just got today, add to it. So I'm just gonna twist this new copper on first, and I'm just gonna do this number, and boom, right there. That's perfect. Add another piece of copper. Oh boy, where did that piece go? Oh, right here. Nah, I'm not gonna add it to this ball yet. But I'm gonna add, oop, come on. Let's do it. Copper. You broke right off, didn't you? You bugger. But anyways, I'm just gonna continue scrapping this wire out and also take you on a journey tomorrow. Oh, I want to show you this before anything else. Here's an example of some telephone wire. I currently use this stuff for, like, say if I'm working on some solder parts, like some soldering. This is some good wire to use for, say, your wiring for your props or whatever. This is the stuff I use for building and stuff. This old stuff has lasted me a long time already. I'm pretty impressed with myself because I actually would use all this if I didn't have enough money to make them say certain things in my life. See, this is the very first bundle I took out for scrapping wise, and this is the current stuff I'm still gonna put in. I'm gonna add to the first pile. Hey, stood up for once. Okay, let's twist this so it'll lock it into place for me so I don't lose it. So that is all my telephone type wire. It's hard to strip, so that's why I keep it for building stuff to use for the wire, for, like, say if I want to solder a new piece of wire to, say, an old temporary switch, I can use that. Like I said, these soup cans / bigger cans can fill a lot of your old steel into it if you know how to do it right. But I'm just really excited because I have so much things on my hands that I cannot even stand. I can't even talk about it right now. This is so much work. Some people say, oh, you should take a break. You should enjoy your life on YouTube. And it's like, why bother to enjoy my life on YouTube when not to enjoy my life on YouTube? I love doing what I do, but it does take a toll, though. Some people it does. I know I'm ranting right now. It's so much fun to do all these videos for you guys, and it's a pleasure to do it every day when I have the time and knows and what not to do it. So I try to make a schedule for, say, videos once a week or twice a week. All depends on how I feel, because when I make these videos, I don't expect to be on YouTube for more than a half hour to an hour sometimes to make these videos for you guys. But when I get a new computer, that's a whole different story. I can make tons of new videos and also just to talk about these things that I do for a living, and it's so a difficult task to talk about things that you hardly know about. And when you are done making the video, you have to edit it, but I don't edit my videos through my phone because it's hard to do it through a phone. So when a computer comes involved, that's when I will come and do all these videos, editing again, put pictures in front of me or, say, music in front of, say, the intro. There's going to be a new intro coming very soon for this channel / the scrapping channel as well, because there's a... Oops. But yeah, like I said, there will be new ideas coming very soon. I just haven't had the time to make them because I'm so busy doing other things. There's a lot of people that I want you guys to meet and talk to and bring back some people that you guys knew and liked from the previous years of being on YouTube. Wow. What's today's date? Today's the 14th. Today's the 14th. I've been on YouTube for 11 years. Holy crud. I didn't even realize. Congratulations to myself. But thanks so much for watching, you guys. I'll see you all in the next video. Thanks so much. Bye-bye.